Adam Tuttle, we're live.
Ken Pescator.
We're live. Hey,
Molto bueno. I don't know. I don't know how to speak.
What's going on, early birds? We're just going to give it a few minutes for some peeps to get in here. The notification squad. We're late. Just had some technical difficulties. This video stuff is hard. And we're using
it's like how do we get it right every time?
We're using like Broadcaster Lite for these streams, and we're still getting it wrong. It's like, what is going on here? Oh, but in just a minute, we're going to be recording episode 210 of the Lured Up podcast. Adam, I'm excited.
You're excited? I'm excited.
I am excited.
Hope you're excited. Sorry, I have to point to my finger points.
my finger points. Lachlan is in the chat. What's happening?
Lachlan's been waiting. He's got that. He's a part of the notification squad.
I am putting the tweet out right now. So in just a moment, we'll have some peeps.
All right. Well, I'm in the chat.
Adam's in the chat. Is that what's happening? Any minute now. We're going to start.
Yep. I'm in the chat.
All right. Here we go. All right. Tweet is out. The bridge is over. What about? Look at that. Adam is in the chat. What's up? All right, listen, Adam, I think we can get this party started.
All right, let's do it.
What's going on, Pokemon Go trainers? Welcome to episode 210 of the Lured Up podcast, the podcast where we take Pokemon Go way more seriously than we do ourselves. Yeah, right? That's what we always do, right? That's how it works. Lured Up is part of is part of the Pokemon Professor Network. Today is February 15th, Tuesday, 2022. I'm your host, Ken Pescator. That's Adam Tuttle. Welcome, audio listeners. Welcome, video listeners and viewers. What's going on, everyone? Adam? Hi. What's happening?
What's going on?
Yeah.
The world is crazy.
Why? What happened now?
I'm not going to discuss it live, but
you just mean in general.
Criminals are awful.
What did the criminals
just have
do?
No conscience.
What happened?
I just don't understand how some people sleep at night.
Did I miss something?
It's just one of those things where someone close to me got taken advantage of.
Oh no!
Yeah,
that
so
it's terrible.
Yeah, it is terrible.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay.
Well, anyway. Oh, look, Sue is in the chat. Hi, Sue. What's up? How are you? Good evening.
Welcome.
Good evening. Sue caught the shundo at Red Bank.
I saw that.
Yes,
very jealous.
Casa de Cubone, firsties. What's happened? Oh, Lachlan saying no. All right, we're starting this show, right? We've officially started. What's going on, everyone?
Love-hate relationship with Plusle and Minun.
No, with Plusle and Minun, yeah. All right, well, let me get this ship back on its course. On today's show, we're going to recap the last week of gameplay, including the Valentine's Day event, Flabébé, all that fun stuff. We had Hoppip Community Day, which was a blast. We'll inappropriately speculate on the next 3 months of community days. In an announcement that I don't think anyone saw coming, Apex Shadow Lugia and Apex Shadow Ho-Oh have been revealed. That's going to be really awesome. And I hosted that. Yes, I hosted that Niantic test event on Sunday in Red Bank. It was awesome. And then we'll do a little raid guide and battle party for the Deoxys family. I'm just thinking about maybe trying to put something together that you could do like this overarching single raid party that you could bring to every Deoxys. So that way you don't have to worry about switching things up. I don't know. Maybe we'll look at Poke Battler and see what we could find that's consistent. How about it?
Sounds like a fabulous, fantastic.
All right. Well, first of all, how's the weather up in beautiful New England?
So it's been chilly. It was really nice for a couple of days, and then it just got ice cold. And now we're going into another warm spell, if you will.
What's
I'm
warm
so
though?
excited. Well, I mean, we're in New England, so if it's like 30 degrees, we're warm. No, so tomorrow's supposed to be around 30. Wednesday's 43. Oh no, today is 27. Sorry. So tomorrow's 43. Thursday's 58. Friday's 56. Saturday's 37. Sunday's 40. Yeah, so you're around 50s.
Wow, that's all right. That's pretty nice.
Yeah,
That's
like
good
that's
weather.
like sweatshirt weather
No,
for me.
dude. I'm down for jeans and hoodie weather all year long. That's the way to go. But yeah, it's been bizarre in New Jersey. It's been bouncing around with temperatures, and it's been making life messy and annoying. True New Jersey style, messy and annoying. But I figure we could get right into it. What do you think? And jump into our first topic, which is
Let's
recapping
dive.
the Valentine's Day event with Lisa Flabebe. And before we even get anywhere, how has it been for you trying to find white petal and orange petal Flabebe? Because they are available worldwide, but how have they been for you?
Worldwide? Mr. Worldwide. Okay, so I've caught a gazillion yellows. I only saw one orange the whole event. One
Wow.
orange. Ashton was in the back seat. I was a passenger, and I saw it on the radar. And Community Day. So we'll get to that part. But like going past the Pokestop, like I wasn't driving, so
Yes, yes.
everything with comes full circle. I see it. Ashton gets it, and I was like, golden raspberry, ultra ball it, and he got it. And then I'm trying to tap it while moving, and I happen to hit the Hoppip, and the Hoppip happens to be shiny, so it's not like I could just run away from it. So I was like,
Wow.
catch it quick. And it caught, and I was able to go back into the map and able to click it from like just far away, so everything despawned like as I clicked it, and I caught it. I was like, no way,
All right,
no
cool.
way.
All right, well that's good. That's good, dude. I've had the absolute worst luck ever. I've actually played the game, and I've only saw one orange and no white, or I'm sorry, one white, no orange, and it just doesn't make any sense. Hex Manifesto in the chat, what up? Yo, it's been brutal for me. It's been very difficult. I kind of enjoy it. I think it's kind of cool that they've been so rare, but here's the line. Did you? All right, I know you didn't evolve up to gorgeous
You
Florges,
know it.
but
You know it.
did you at least evolve up to Floette?
Nope.
Wow.
And it
So you
was
got to
actually really funny when I was going into other people's profiles and sending gifts and opening stuff. I saw the Floette and I was like, why do their Floette why does their Flababy look different?
yeah,
Not realizing that they just
the
evolved
Floette.
it.
Yeah, no, well, you got to walk your Floette 20K to get it up to gorgeous Florges. So you got to get on that, at least get a little preemptive. But we did have double lure duration, which was always good. More items from buddies. It's never too big a deal for us city folk here, but and double catch candy, always good for legendary raids and stuff like that. But this was absolutely awesome, and the community destroyed this. The Global Valentine
Yeah, we
Challenge,
did.
which was 70 million gifts. We had from the 9th to the 15th to do it. I think we finished it on the 12th. Or the
Yes.
right?
Yeah,
It was 3 days
super
in.
fast. It was really nice just watching it go so quick. It was almost like a light switch. It was so good.
So I think this challenge, for some reason more than others, everyone was like really invested in, because they know the benefits of sending gifts and all that good stuff. So it's been very, very cool to watch the bar, but also to watch like the list of like people on your friends list to compete against them to see how many gifts they've sent. Do you remember how many gifts you sent
That
over
was
the
fun until you were like at 400.
So?
And I was like, oh, look at me. I'm getting there.
Dude, I ended at 496. I was so bummed. I didn't like go outside to get another 4 gifts to get to 500. I was so mad. We were in the Zoom call with Coach Kev at 499. You're like, Coach Kev, I need you to turn your game on right now and send a gift, please. Get to 500.
I just need it. It's just like, you need to get to 500, please.
No, but this was really good. This was really fun. We got it in time for Hop Up Community Day, so we're able to get
Oh,
the
that was
transfer
nice.
candy. Very good all around. Can't complain. Heart trim fur. Did you do this? I'm sure you did at least one.
No, I did not do at least one, and I'm very upset about it.
Are you kidding me, Adam? Not
I
even one.
rated the crap out of this guy.
What?
I rated the crap out of Frou Frou, and I
Wow.
did not get 100%.
So
And that's
I'm
what I
mad at-
want. I wanted 100%, and I did a lot of trades.
Yeah, but you didn't do the form change though. You should have at least done that
Yes,
to do for
because I was
trades.
trying to get the hundo. I want the hundo.
Well, I have a hundo. And that's the
Yeah.
one I turned the heart form.
Yeah, I'm very,
or heart
very
trim.
upset about that. Very jealous.
But I'm mad at myself because I was like, I need to do a couple of these to have him as trade fodder, and I didn't. So I blew it. Ken's gift giving was so impressive, says Sue. Yeah, that's right. 500 gifts. All right, we have the collection challenges. This was pretty simple. Now, I noticed, and I don't know if you ran into this, because of the daily challenges and this challenge and that challenge and all this stuff, the collection challenges got like buried in the Today View. So a lot of people didn't even know that there was stuff going on because they weren't scrolling down past the gift challenge thing. So a lot of people didn't even realize that this was going on until, something struck a chord for them to actually go down. Yo, Boss Man with the cheers. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. Good to see you again. Promise to sub soon. Yo, we appreciate that.
Just coming and hanging out.
Yeah, it's all good. But this was a lot of fun. The collection challenges, it was, very just simple Pokemon. Plusle was on one, Minun was on the other. No big deal there. But collection challenges are always good. And because they were so simple, you ended up getting 2 collection challenge ticks on your, on your medal. So that was always fun. The special attacks for Glade and Gardevoir for Synchronized. Dude, I didn't do a single one of these.
I didn't do a single one either.
I'm not even mad. Like I'm good.
I'm not mad.
I'm good. So no big deal. And here's the Flabébé stuff that we were talking about. Red available in Europe, Middle East, and Africa. Blue available in APAC, and yellow here in the Americas. And then white and orange globally, but hella rare, which is, I'm telling you, it's super good. We need rare stuff in this game. And, not Axu rare, but rare enough. And we had a pretty decent spawn pool. Volbeat and the Lumise, a lot of people were going after. Love Disc is a shiny I know a lot of people need. Same with Woobat. And Chansey's in the wild. That was the highlight for me.
Yeah, I caught a lot of
awesome.
Chanseys.
I caught a lot of Chansey too. It was great for trading, and we'll talk about it when I talk about my little Red Bank thing. Yeah, the people brought the Chansey out for me. It was awesome. I had a lot of Chansey trades that day. So that was really cool. Let's see. If you're lucky, you could get Miltank. Still don't have that. Yo, Audino, 2100 Stardust a pop.
That was awesome. So I caught everyone. I kind of even went out of the way sometimes, but I did a ton of those raids as well.
Stack those field research for, a triple Stardust day like Community Day. Bam. It was insane. Almost 10K or something like that with the star piece, which was really cool. This was a comprehensive event, so raids as well. We had, like we were saying, Miltank and Audino in tier 1.
The Rosalia was very upsetting.
Why?
So the gym at my work, I saw Frou Frou, Audino, Miltank, did every single raid. I don't think I've used a premium raid pass in a very long time because I normally have 2 regular raid passes like ready to go, or free ones, sorry. And then seeing the Rosalia, I was like, really? I was very upset.
I have no interest in that, so I would skip it.
Yeah.
This was kind of I think Lickitung was really the most important one.
The only
here.
one that I rated, yep.
Even though Gardevoir and Gallade had the special move, Lickitung for PvP Ultra League, dude, it's the way to go. And then we have Registeel, which is, I don't know. I've had stupid shiny luck. I've got 3 so far in this cycle, which was pretty awesome because I do not have I got the Regice, but I don't have a Regirock, so now I can trade around, which is pretty good. And Mega Houndoom up top in Mega Raid. So a lot of really cool stuff. But Adam, here's your jam. How did you make out with Spinda?
I think I caught 2.
Did you not go after it? I thought you said you were going to go after it.
I went after it. It's not my fault that there was none of the make 5 curveball throws in a row. Great ones.
I think 5 or 6 of these total. Didn't particularly go after them, but I was excited to get them. No shiny luck though. Oh, and this was one of the only opportunities to get male Frillish, so this was really good. I think male and female Frillish were rewards in the collection challenges. So you could get a male Frillish there, and then male Frillish here in research. Hex Manifesto in the chat said he did about 30, and the shiny broken heart eluded me. Yo,
No
that's
way.
it's such a good spinda. It's such a good shiny. It's like it's a bummer that I don't know. We'll probably not see this for another year. So sorry if you didn't get it, but that's how the cookie crumbles. Yo, we talked about the shorts last week, Adam. Do these shorts speak to you?
No.
The stickers are pretty cool. I definitely like the Audino. Really cool, and the heart trim furfru. So that was pretty cool. But all in all, how was the event for you?
I had
Besides
a
any
fun.
other
I had
shinies,
fun.
any other random shinies?
Let me just take a peek. I was just using up all my dust on my jump fluff here.
Oh,
So I walked into community day fully just like I have the hundo purified like from a shadow. I'm okay. And yes, I used the TM to
okay.
TM away frustration. In case you were
Yep,
wondering. I know you
I
were.
was. I was.
And then as far as shinies go, no, I didn't get anything unusual.
Drum roll. No, nothing unusual. Nothing
I think I got the Charmander like randomly right before the event or like right as the event started. And I was like, up, there goes all my luck.
Oh, well. All right. Well, let's recap back into February really quick before we move on. We had let's talk Hop Up Community Day. Why not? Right?
Yeah, I was just there.
How was it for you?
So it felt good. Okay. I played the whole time. Most like I'd say 50% of the time I used the Pokeball Plus just because I was visiting with friends, you know, enjoying social time. It was a good event. I enjoyed every second of it. I got, I think, 1, 2, 3, or 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 shinies. It felt a lot lower than it should have been because compared to Spiel Community Day, it was almost like insane.
Mm-hmm.
And then this was little bit toned down. But I feel like because they were talking about they being Niantic, different stuff happening in parks, or like
Yes.
I feel like that's where they put that kind of energy, which would make sense to get people to go to parks to hang out, enjoy time together, be social, which would make sense.
No,
So
no, that was my favorite part. That was one of the coolest things. So much
because
Stardust.
a couple people I talked to, they were like, "Oh yeah, it was pretty lackluster. I only got 1 or 2 because they didn't play as much." So I mean, like I understand that.
Yeah, but there was good bonuses. I mean, we've got acrobatics for Jumpluff. That was always fun. That's a good shiny line.
Yeah,
Very
I
good
just
shiny
elite
line.
TM to my hundo.
There you go.
That's what I was just doing, as well as powering it all the way up.
Hop, skip, and a jump away. I guess you have to go for this as a name. So
Yeah, you had to
yes,
be there.
on the scale of 0 to Great Gatsby or Ghastly, it's pretty good. It's pretty good up there. But that was fun. Again, shout to Niantic for hooking us up with tickets for that. But we
Yes,
had
thank you.
Triple Dust, man. You can't go wrong with Triple Dust. I think
That was the hardest part for me because I was like, I want to go so hard right now, but I also
yeah,
want to
giggity
enjoy my
social
time.
time.
Yeah, so it was like I just at the start I just put all the star pieces on. I put all the incense on. Honestly, I just kept going with the incense. I would put it to like the whole 24 hours.
Yeah, exactly. I was able to play the first hour and a half like dedicated, which was a lot of fun. I think I got 6 or 7 shinies during that time, but I went heavy with all the items. I was fully incensed up. I did dropped a bunch of lures, had lucky eggs going too, star pieces, the whole 9 yards, and it was insane. I think I don't know, a couple 100,000 Stardust I picked up over the day, but for this pretty much the remaining 2/3 of the event, I like chilled out. I was kind of running errands. I took my son somewhere, so it was like I was playing in between, here and there. Ended up going to the mall, and which didn't have the best experience, but I was able to get at least some kilometers under my feet, and all that good stuff. But it was definitely good. 24-hour incense gang. For real.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. When Terry
That's
Wolf,
the secret sauce.
good old Terry Wolf, messaged me a picture, and he's like, "I love 3-hour incense," and he had all his incense stacked at the end of Community Day. It was like, yeah. It continued into the night, but we had 3-hour incense, 3-hour lures, snapshots. The snapshots were fucked up. There's been this problem where if you get your Smeargle snapshot, surprise photobomb before like a Community Day that has a snapshot surprise, you don't get those snapshot surprises because you've already been like moved off the grid because Smeargle like fucks it up for the event.
He just painted you red.
He painted me red. Like, how if you spin a stop prior to Community Day, you won't be able to get the Community Day research out of it. You know what I mean? It's the same kind of thing. It like overrides it. But Skip
I will say the take a photo to get a snapshot. That's like the one thing I totally missed. I totally dropped the ball on that one. It wasn't until about 45 minutes after that I realized it, and I was like, "Are you serious? Can't believe I forgot that."
If nothing else, it's 5 extra spawns. You know what I mean? Like it's 5 extra checks.
Whatever that Stardust times the star piece times the whatever each one. So
yep. Yeah. But the Skip Lumen Park was definitely a highlight. I think that was really cool. There's Marine Park in Red Bank was awesome because there was like a good. It didn't really interfere with the Hoppip spawns, so they were just kind of like peppered in, and it felt cool. It felt like there was some consistency to, the whole vibe. So I definitely like that, and couldn't go wrong with extra Hoppip XL. I did catch a hundo. Not a shundo, but I did catch a hundo. If you look on our Instagram reels, I, for whatever reason, decided to bring it up to level 50 immediately. So I did that.
Listen,
so
I'm working on mine. I think I'm like 3 power-ups away.
Dude, I caught a shit ton of Skip Loom, so I got a ton of XL candy from those catches. So I was able to power this thing up and have XL to spare at the end of the day, which was really cool. Community Day event bundle was in the shop with the Elite Fast TM. Dude, I still have a surplus of these. I don't really.
Yeah, I just used one.
And Lachlan mentioned this in the chat earlier. These phenomenal Hoppip stickers. They're dated. That's huge.
Yes,
I think that's super cool. I'm a sticker hoarder, so this kind of stuff is pretty cool because it gives you reason to like hold on to it. So I definitely like that a lot. That was cool. But all right, so far so good, right? I mean, how have the event to non-event ratio? We have some vanilla spawns for a little bit, so it's
I'm sad. I want more frou-frou. I want more Adino. I want more Miltank.
Yeah.
I want it all.
I want that blue cow.
Give me an extra day. What if people like celebrated Valentine's Day like the day after? You know what I mean? Come on,
is that a real thing?
Yeah, people do that. I mean, it's already it's like a Hallmark. Yeah, it's like a Hallmark thing. It's a Hallmark holiday.
Oh boy! All right, well, I guess we can move on and talk about. They've given us the next 3 dates worth of Community Days, which is pretty exciting considering there's just so many events. It's good to be able to plan in advance, and if they want to start bringing like IRL events back, they
Delibird Community Day. Let's go. Ooh,
they have to give us. They have to give us time. They have to give us time to prepare. So they don't tell us who the Pokemon are going to be featured, but we do have the dates: Sunday, March 13th, Saturday, April 23rd, Saturday, May 21st. So we got a Sunday and 2 Saturday Community Days coming up. So be aware of that. Let's inappropriately speculate here, Adam. We had Spheal, we had Hoppip. Do they go back to a starter? What do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, what's the 2 starters that haven't been picked yet? Or is it would it be another new start, like a new starter?
What would it be? Where are they in the pattern? Chat, help us out here. What starter are they? Are they on? No, wait, is it a new cycle? I think it's a new cycle, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so because it looks like I have like December Community Day, which is just a bunch of.
Chespin, Chespin,
Oh my gosh. Okay. Yes.
yeah,
So
Chespin.
please let it
Like,
be Chespin for March makes sense, but like again, we just got a grass Pokemon, so they might not do that. It might, and we just had an ice, maybe a fire type.
have they ever done 3 months in a row without being a starter? Yeah, right. They've done that with a repeat. We're gonna get a repeat next. That's my prediction.
Yeah, watch us get
Oh no,
Timber. Watch us get Timber. Watch us get
Fennekin. If we go to Gen
Fennekin.
6,
Fennekin. We could also get I'd like to see Dino. That would I mean, and honestly, put it in May. It's closer to summertime. People would be out regardless. That's a hype event right there.
well, do you think they bring back a repeat Pokemon without calling it like a Community Day Classic? You know what I mean? Like, do they bring back a standard Community Day but do a repeat Community Day Pokemon?
Well, they're gonna do that with the classics anyways. We're gonna get Squirtle. We're gonna
Yeah,
get
yeah,
Charmander.
but they said that they didn't necessarily think that the Classic was going to be a returning monthly thing. That was just kind of like a tryout.
Oh,
I
well,
think they should continue it. I think
I
they should
don't
do it
like
every month.
those.
You don't
It's
like
just
those,
too many like things going on, and it's
yeah,
like
but then
it just
there's no FOMO though.
I know, but it's just weird. I'd rather have whatever event is going on spawns than like more Charmander. I
Okay.
understand people like Charizard, people like the shiny and stuff, but I would so rather just have the event spawns. I hate when they sprinkle stuff in that takes away from the event spawns. Spotlight hour. Oh,
That's 1 hour. How does that? It's like how does that interrupt things? It's 1 hour out of the week.
give me the event that like adds to the event. Like, oh, for the next hour, you get triple Stardust. For the next hour, I want those
Here
style hours back.
you go, Adam. It's going to be Pikachu with
No,
different hats.
stop, stop. That's enough.
Did you?
Can we kick you out of the chat?
It's
No,
it's
no
like
more
it's
messaging.
like every hour, like a rotating habitat. It's a rotating hat.
God, no, please.
That's so funny. That's so funny. Every hour, it's like trainers. Great news. He's now he's now wearing a
no,
Thunderbolt hat or whatever that
no,
was.
no,
So bad, so
no.
bad. No, that's really dumb. That's really dumb. But I think Dino can't be too far away here. I really don't. I don't think it's going to be too far
Well,
away.
what month did Gibble come out? Do we know that for a fact? Chat.
I don't know. It's been a
When
couple months.
I'm just gonna Google it.
Couple months. But so what are you saying? Like, because Gibble is like a bench post Pokemon, right? Like that's the Tyranitar or that's the Larvitar. You know what I mean? Like
Okay, it was June 6th, so we
to
might have a
June.
little bit way to go.
Why? If they do one of those every 6 months, or do they do one a year? Like Larvitar was the previous
No,
year.
give us Axu. That's what we really want.
Gibble Gibble was shiny, right? Yeah, Gibble was shiny previously.
Yeah.
It was just hella rare. But I don't know, dude. But I'm happy because Sue in the chat said that she's gonna hold an Axu to trade me. So I was like, yes, there's my third. I'm totally fine. Adam traded me one. I hatched one, and this will be my third. So I'm I'm definitely hyped about that. All right, Adam. I think we could get into our next topic before we take a break, and this is kind of an exciting one because I don't think anyone really saw this coming, like at all in any way, shape, or form, which is cool. And that is the announcement that Apex Shadow Lugia and Apex Shadow Ho-Oh are coming to the
All
game. They
right.
kind of
Can I just say that they dropped the ball on this?
are. Of course, you're going to say it because it's not like the one from Gale of Darkness.
Yes.
It's not the
Why?
same
That's a
story.
perfect position to put it in right there.
It's not.
Right. Well, okay, so like right there.
It's not the same
I
world.
understand that. It could be like Apex Ho-Oh and Gale of Darkness, like
All right. Well, first of
Lugia.
all,
Come on.
where are they getting Apex from?
I don't know. Apex Legends? What is
But
this? Fortnite? Come
but
on.
listen, this what's cool about this is this Apex name is something that's coming from the Go world. So from a canon perspective, where the Go is adding another thing to the canon, right? Like because Apex has I don't think that's been used before, right? It's like alpha in Pokemon Legends, you know? There's like it's different terminology. I don't know. I think it's really cool. Uh, but
Okay, okay.
no one saw this
Looking
coming.
looking at the art real quick. Just scroll back up. Hang
Yes,
on.
looking at the art.
So
Looking at the art.
Lugia looks like it's got lightning bolts coming from behind it in a shadow. And
Right?
then Ho-Oh looks like it's in a galaxy.
Yeah, like little stars or something like that.
Yeah.
So that's gonna pay attention to their special moves that they can learn in a minute. So that's
Apex Raid Shadow Legends.
Shadow.
Is this a Shadow Lugia? Because
Rise of
Apex
Kingdoms.
Yeah.
But I'll read it right from the release. It says the Season of Heritage story continues by using the stolen power that was locked away behind the mysterious door. Remember, this was the door that Willow and Spark opened. Arlo, so now we're moving into Arlo's arc. Arlo has created the powerful Apex Shadow Lugia and Apex Shadow Ho-Oh. So now it's like you have the Arlo, because who were like you know how like the team leaders had the rivals, right? Arlo
Yeah.
was Arlo Candela and Arlo, right? That was the mix, because now we're moving into Candela's arc after
I believe so.
after Spark. I think that's how it's going. But Arlo has created the powerful Apex Shadow Lugia and Apex Shadow Ho-Oh. Now's the time to take action, trainer. Gather up your supplies. Get ready to save these powerful Shadow Pokemon from Team Go Rocket's grasp. Catch up right now. It brings you to that recap page. All right. We talked about what to expect from the Johto Tour Masterwork research. Now we know. So this is what you get. So ticket holders who complete the Pokemon Go Tour Johto's special research, the special research that comes with the event, will unlock the Masterwork research. The Masterwork research line will be overarching, so I'm sure it's going to be like a couple months long, right? But completing the Masterwork research will ultimately get you the encounters with both Shadow Ho-Oh, Apex Shadow Ho-Oh, and Apex Shadow Lugia. So it's not like you choose one or the other and you only get one. You're going to get both.
That would have been cool to.
You can't trade
one or the other.
You can't trade Shadow Pokemon.
I understand that, Ken.
That's the epitome of FOMO. That's the ultimate FOMO. I don't like that. I don't like that. But it clarifies that they'll be able to get both regardless which version they choose.
Well, Ho-Oh is a Phoenix,
so Ho-Oh can learn. This is where things get really interesting. Apex Shadow Ho-Oh will learn Sacred Fire Plus, which is
I can't wait for the next Pokemon to get Sacred Fire Plus.
Well, it's going to be also Purified Sacred
look at
Fire
that.
Plus. It makes it stronger in gyms and raids. So I think this is pretty cool.
Wait a minute.
Where
will this unlock plus power and be able to give Pokemon a plus power to make attacks better?
I don't think it's going to unlock it. I think you're going to have to learn it as a move, but this is showing that there's actual benefit to purifying these things. Everyone gets their purified legendaries. What do they do, right? Or gets their shadow legendaries, and what do? They don't purify them, right? Now, what do?
But the question is, do you purify it?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, the real question is, we need some PvP poke to figure out if
look in trainer battles. Better. In trainer battles, it's 130 power. It stays the same. The benefit is in gyms and raids. It gains 20 damage.
Okay. Now we're talking.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
My question is answered right on the screen.
So
in the blog post for the listeners.
But now you have to remember, though, it's the same damage, right? However, you have the bonuses that come along with being a shadow Pokemon in general, the extra 20%. How is that going to play a role? I don't know where it'll actually come from a stat thing, but on paper, it's the same. So we'll have to see. And then Apex Shadow Lugia, same thing applies. Aeroblast Plus, right? 170 damage or 170 power in trainer battles, 200 power in gyms and raids. But then if you purify, you get Aeroblast Plus Plus, which increases the
Plus.
gym and raids power by 25. If you're getting one of these things, Adam, what are you doing? Are you purifying or are you keeping them shadow? I think I'm keeping mine shadow.
It really depends on if I have the extra Stardust to do so.
But how do you get, can you get two of them? Like, I don't think you're going to be able to get two. Right? And you're not going to be able to trade. Like, you know what people are going to do? They're going to get dummy accounts and they're going to purify them and then trade the purified ones to their main account and then with their main account do it and get shadows. And then they have both.
Ken, you can't unlock the secrets like that. Now people know they're going to do that. Niantic's like, why are all these new accounts appearing?
At least they have
They're
to buy
so much money.
Why are these level 0 accounts buying tickets to Johto Tour? And then it goes on to talk about the different versions, what we already know. And hold on, let me get down to the part. There you go, Adam.
There we go. The following Pokemon will be attracted to incense.
Yep, in silver. Delibird is in the silver version, so we know Adam.
Yeah, that makes sense. I have to get the Delibird silver version right now. It's really the Delibird version, not silver.
But wait, let's get back to Apex Shadow Lugia and Ho-Oh. So
Apex
you're getting
Shadow Legends.
You're getting one of each. Are you purifying this thing? Chat, what do you think? Are you going to purify yours?
Yeah, chat.
You're just going to trade.
What are we doing? Are we keeping these shadows or are we purifying?
I'm going to trade from my baby account. I love when people call it baby account. Trade from my baby account. Oh, Lachlan says he already got the Delibird ticket.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw people showing their medals for Johto Tour were showing up, so that's pretty cool. That's always like the precursor that we know the event is coming near. But I don't know. I like the Apex Shadow Raid Legends of Gondor.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Who is in charge of marketing that?
Why? What's wrong with it?
Now it makes even more like it's funnier because it's Apex Raid Shadow Legends. And you have to Apex Raid. I don't know if these things will come into raids at some point down the line.
No chance at Purify. I ain't purifying it, dude. No way. I'm not. I'm with you.
Depends. If it gets me a hundo, I'll definitely purify it.
I guess that's the only.
That's the only way.
Yeah, but what if you had a 13-13-13 Shadow Mewtwo? Are you purifying it?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Heck yeah.
Hell no. I am not. I am not purifying the 13-13. No, you shouldn't. You should
totally purify it.
All right. Well, Adam, I think we should take a little break. We'll come back. We'll talk about my Red Bank event. We'll talk about a little raid guide for Deoxys, and then we'll get the F up out of here for about 5 minutes before we jump on for special conditions. We're going to keep the stream going. Double header, baby. Double header. What do you say we take a little break?
Let's do it.
All right. Everyone in the chat, sit tight. Everyone in the audio podcast, we'll be right back after this. All right. I'm going to go refill my drinky. Adam, you want to entertain the crowd?
I guess so.
the show is in your hands, Adam. I come back, the entire thing is on fire. Hold on.
This is fine. I swear I had packs of TCG cards, but apparently I don't have any. I'm very confused right now. But chat, what's going on? What are you guys thinking about? Who's excited for all the stuff? Oh yeah, it's Digimon time. So I've got this Ogremon, and is this live streaming? Ken left. He's not even going to realize this till later. Hey, look, it's Angelwomon, and then look, we've got Skull Greymon. Oh, shoot, he's back.
Were you really showing Digimon cards?
It wasn't prompted by me. I literally had no intentions of doing that until I saw the chat and
When
Lachlan
it
said,
when
"Adam,
this
Digimon."
happens on our Zoom calls, I kick Adam out. I literally boot him. Oh, all right, you ready to get back into this?
All right, let's get back into it.
And we're back from our break.
And
Thank you.
yeah, okay, yeah.
I did it quickly.
Ken's got
I
it.
did it
Yeah,
quickly,
he did it
Adam.
way too quick. Way too quick.
Did you at least get a drink, or were you too busy showing everyone your Digimon collection?
I actually just took a sip of coffee. What time is
That's
it? It's
that's the
10:39.
that's the
Eastern
Adam.
time.
I was about to say that's the Adam I know. 10:39, having some
Listen, it took
coffee.
me all day to get this cup of coffee. Let me tell you.
Hope it's good. I hope.
Yeah,
it's
today
good.
was just very go 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 go. I had a vet appointment. I chaperoned on Ashton's field trip. It was a day.
Yeah, look at this. Oh, ATS says with the Shadow Boost, the Plus version is stronger than the Plus Plus version. Can't argue with that. Can't argue
I'm
with
just
that.
saying.
Purify would only be better if the extra bulk from not having the minus 20 defense is enough to make the difference. That's what I'm saying. That's what you got to see how it comes out in the wash. But as we get back here, a little housekeeping really quick. This podcast is powered by Patreon, and you can check ours out over at patreon.com/Pokemon Professor, where you can support the show for as little as $1 a month. That $1 will get you access to our patron exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with fantastic people. And all patrons are eligible to participate in our monthly Pigo and TCGO prize tournaments. Registration is in the Discord. We hope to see you there. We have our Love Cup going on right now, and we just opened registration on our standard TCGO tournament. So got a lot of stuff going on in the Discord. We'd love to see you there. Definitely check it out. And a huge thanks to our gym leaders, Absolutely Ryan, Grant, Jamal, JD Mojo Jojo, Magikarp Diem, Tish, TN Comics Wiz, Big Za Minus, and new this week, Sue, who's in the chat.
Sue?
Thank you, Sue. Hermes
Welcome.
Ninja. Yes, it's so good. She said she's also drinking coffee, gents. Yes, get some. Get some of that. I appreciate that. I drink so much coffee, it's really bad. It's really bad. Like, I drink so much coffee during the day that it's it's a problem. Oh, and special thanks to our executive producer, Paul Bott. And make sure you check out PokemonProfessor.com for links to everywhere you can connect with us, grab some merch, leave us a review, all that fun stuff. Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Definitely check that out. All right, Adam, I want to talk about this little test event thingy that I did in
Let's
Red Bank
talk
this
about
Sunday.
it because I'm very upset. As far as like a co-host goes, your right-hand man, you left me in the dark the whole time. The event happens, you still left me in the dark. And I'm like, Ken, text me, let me know how it is, what happened. Give me some details. It happened already. The community knows before I know what's going on.
I'm going to catch you up right now, Adam.
Let's go.
So I got some pictures here from Instagram. It was snowy and cold and wet and mushy. And I got to give it to the crew. They did not care. They still came out. We had probably at any one given time about 30 to 40 trainers, probably 50, 60 people total throughout the whole day cycled through. So it was definitely successful. If it was ironic because the day before for Hop Hip Community Day, I was playing in that same park in a t-shirt. It was 65 degrees the day before. So we always talk about how New Jersey is like absolutely ridiculous.
Well, it's New England in general.
It's just absolutely insane. Yo, Master Ball's in the chat. What up, dog?
Master Ball, he's catching shinies right now.
Yeah, I'm sure he is, right? But it was a lot of fun. And I'll show you some of these pictures. So that's Heather from Wendy's Queen from our Discord showed up. That was really cool. This little dude was making Pokemon snowmen, which was really rad.
Is that
look who it is? It's Sue, who caught a freaking Shundo off an incense. What?
Yeah, that's insane.
Absolutely insane. This was when we walked. Adam, you know where we ate? Surf Taco.
No,
we totally ate at Surf Taco.
Listen, what is today? What is today? Because let's find the last podcast where I was like, "Hey, are you ever gonna send me some Rook coffee?"
I know.
And you still haven't sent me any Rook coffee. I need coffee in my bloodstream.
So, Adam, this was the park. Check it out. So, this is Riverside Gardens Park in Red Bank, New Jersey. This is typically no gym and it's typically 5 stops. 5 stops we put in there with Wayfarer, and that's it. So the event was from 11 to 4. So all of these stops were populated by Niantic overnight. They just kind of appeared.
That is awesome.
And it was very awesome. And each of these stops gave you bonus field research that, you know how like the event research has that weird mustard brown kind of color,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
the sponsored ones are blue. This was like a purple pink that said bonus. It was really cool. And it had, different rewards that you couldn't get from standard field research. It wasn't anything like great. It was like Swirlix and Vanillite and stuff like that. So it wasn't too exciting, but it was different. But the cool thing here is that because the stops were just so densely packed, that when you lured this thing up, it was just absolute pandemonium. Like there was just nonstop spawns, nonstop stuff happening. It was really cool. This is what the Pokestop looked like. So it said Pokemon Go
Yo,
Valentine's
Masterball,
Day.
thanks for the subscription.
Oh, hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it. But Sue, who's in the chat, was at the event. That's the one who caught the shiny Shundo. Damn it. But it was it's like I didn't catch shit. I played so little that day. It was so much fun, but I was just chilling. I wasn't even too worried about playing. We did a giveaway for a gift card. Niantic hooked us up with a bunch of like redeemable codes that we were able to give out for some items. It was absolutely awesome. Now, Adam, this is what I'd like to get your outsider takeaway from. So this park, when my internet isn't crashing, when with this kind of park, right? With this kind of action, all this stuff going on, like think of how this could impact a rural player, right? So I
was just thinking about that.
Let's say you're town square. Like, and again, I don't know what the purpose of this test was. I just know we did it. I shared my feedback. I wrote like this fucking huge email to Niantic today, kind of giving them feedback that I collected from everybody. Everyone was awesome because not only were they excited to play, but they were very excited to give feedback. So I was able to get a lot of good data up to Niantic. But let's pretend that, downtown Red Bank here, this park had 5 stops. There's 50 stops in the immediate area. But let's picture a rural area where they have like their post office, right? Maybe the library, something like that. And that's it. Now, they definitely have a park in town. What if something like this, let's call it a pop-up event, right? They were able to partner with, let's say, a community leader to identify a hotspot or a place that would make sense for people to play. And this thing were to just drop into a rural community on community day.
That would be fire.
Now, all of a sudden, this community goes from having no centralized location to play to having a destination where people will actually travel in and gather and play. It's this, and again, I don't know if that was the plan, but holy shit, that's a good ramification and a good reason to do this, right? Like to support that kind of, I don't know, rural pop-up event kind of thing.
Yeah, I'd be all for it. Like if Niantic was like, yo, can we set something up with you? That would be sick.
Now picture not even just rural areas. Now picture a populated area that they have. There's a big park, like let's say where GoFest was located, Grant Park or whatever, something like that. And they were to geofence that entire park, similar to what they did like for Safari Zone, right? We've seen them do that on the big scale. This park is small. You could walk the whole park in 5 minutes. So it's like, think about how Niantic would have an uphill battle of getting to the ground level, meeting trainers. Like, how do you build this network? What a daunting task, right? Of building a database of community leaders or community. Well, like, let's say you find one in, every state, you have a couple representatives and you could pop these in, then it doesn't seem so daunting. You know what I mean? Like, even if you have 50 states and you find 4 people, 4 or 10, whatever in each state, it doesn't seem that terrible. But I don't know what we were testing. But for me, if they could drop this shit into a community day somewhere, it could be an absolute game changer and revitalize IRL events, in my opinion. Because, when
It
people
forces people to want to show up.
Yep. Yep. But get this. When people showed up, the overwhelming, like, there was like this feeling of like, all right, wow, this is awesome. Look at all this cool shit. And then they would spin it, and then the rewards weren't that great. And it was like, it is what it is, blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden, it didn't even matter what was going on. It just became this social atmosphere. Everyone was just chilling, telling stories, trading, battling. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, holy shit, we're all just hanging out. And
The
it really,
game. The
I
game.
know, it felt
It's
like
still a
this
game.
awesome meetup. It felt like this awesome just social event. I was just like, yo, this is what it's all about. I was like, this is such a cool thing. So Lachlan said the question is, was the pop-up locations determined by an algorithm or manually placed? So one of the things that was interesting, if you look at the two leftmost stops here in this park, right? So if you see my mouse over them, that's two stops that were existing there in the park, and the temporary stops were placed directly on top of them. So that was a little bit of a visual glitch. The gym itself was placed on top of an existing stop that was still there. That was a visual glitch. So it does lead me to believe that this stuff was picked by some kind of Wayfair procedural generation thing, because they were being placed directly on the same GPS as existing stops. But they definitely looked at a park and were like, all right, let's boop, 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 let's add them. So I don't know how they determined all those places, but they definitely were in
It looks
existing
like
spots.
there could have been, some submissions, but they just didn't get approved, or like they were in waiting.
That could be a thing.
That's
too.
my only guess, because those look like strategically placed. You know what I mean? Like it looks like there could be something there.
But like Adam, even in your community, if you had like a location like this to play within an hour of where you live, would you go?
I'd make that. I'd say more like 45 minutes. I mean, it really depends. Like, I mean, because if it's just that, I'd say like half hour to 45 minutes is like reasonable.
But
anything
you would travel.
More than that, yeah,
you would travel to it. See, that's what's important, is can you get people out? ATS says never spin that one under the gym. It was hard to get. You had to like get it from like a weird angle standing on top of it. It was pretty funny. But I don't know, man. I thought it was awesome. I think it's really cool that Niantic is at least flirting with the idea of getting that granular, with the community. I just don't know what they're going to do with the data. I don't know what they're going to do with the test. I was kind of, I don't know. I was just, I was part of the test just as much as anyone else. I just really was hosting it. So definitely cool, definitely weird, but we'll see what comes of it. I don't know. We'll have to see.
I hope they do more in preparation or try to get more information, because I would love to host one of these.
Yeah, it was definitely cool. And I Billy from the Trainer Club did one in San Diego. So that was really cool to get a West Coast approach. I know he had a solid crowd as well. So, people will come out. People will definitely come out. All right, I got one more topic for us, Adam, and that's going to be talking about Deoxys, because Deoxys is on the radar, and we're gonna have a lot of Deoxys happening over the next couple of weeks. And I guess what we could do is we could take a look at Pokebattler and this person's foot. Yeah, foot. But we have all these different Deoxys.
Moves you.
We have all these different Deoxys coming in the next couple weeks. And yes, they are all psychic types, right? Psychic, 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 psychic. However,
they're all weak to the same stuff.
Yeah, they're all weak to the same shit. So you can kind of, take advantage of the fact that bug, ghost, and dark type Pokemon are going to be the way to go here. And even though there might be some differences, my goal here is just bullshit, right? Because I'm always team recommended, right? That's who I'm using. And it's like, it's a terrible thing. So it's like, well, I kind of want to build one party that I could use across all these Deoxys and not have to fucking think about it every week. So I think that's what we want to talk about here. So let's first talk about Spaghetti Arms over here. And just,
Spaghetti arms.
yeah, look at his incredible spaghetti arms. But what you're going to notice when you look at all of these counter guides, and again, we're going to leave shadows, we're going to leave megas in just for this, little kind of lesson here we're going to do. But you'll notice that Mega Gengar, Mega Houndoom, Shadow Tyranitar, right? So let's look at the different forms of Deoxys and see if we have these Pokemon here. So Gengar isn't in the top here, but we do have a Shadow Tyranitar, Mega Houndoom. On this Deoxys here, we've got Mega Gengar, Mega Houndoom. We got Shadow Mewtwo. There's a Tyranitar still in the top 5, so we're starting to see some consistencies. And then finally, we have Mega Gengar. So, all right. So we got Mega Gengar almost across the entire board. I think that that's a safe play, right? I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm bringing Mega Gengar. I have a hundo, so it's like, why not? But I guess we'll just kind of read some of these counters out. Mega Gengar, Shadow Claw, Shadow Ball, Mega Houndoom, Snarl, Foul Play. The Bite, again, Dark type, Bite Crunch, Tyranitar, Shadow Tyranitar. Darkrai, again, another Pokemon you don't always get a chance to use. This could be cool. Snarl and Dark Pulse. Mega Absol. Use these as opportunities to fill out your Mega Deck. Some people still haven't done like a Mega Absol. It's like, well, if you plan on doing a couple Deoxys or a Deoxys Raid Hour, fucking Mega Evolved an Absol. Get the Dex entry and use it for your team. Mega Absol is top 3 in some of these cases. So there's plenty to it's a number 3 against attack form Deoxys. I don't know what we can call him, whip arms or something like that. But the noodle arms. But I'm going so fast here. Shadow Mewtwo, Mega. Yeah, I think Mega Gengar is the way to go. Shadow Weavile. My Weavile is specced out for ice. So this is pretty interesting to have a dark specced Weavile. That's pretty fun. Mega Gyarados. Adam, where are you at with your Mega Dex? Have you filled it out, or
let me look.
do I want to know?
Probably not, but hey, it is what it is.
You have a Hundo Gengar, don't you?
I have multiple.
Yo, so dude, you should if you haven't done your Mega Gengar Dex,
I
that's
have
the way to go. Oh, okay.
So I've done the Houndoom and I've also done the Gengar because I have both of those as the Hundos.
All right. So, dude, so you're good there for your lead or your number 2 spot. I think the only one that is a little funky here is going to be defense Deoxys.
Yeah, the ones that I haven't done are Blastoise, Aerodactyl, Slowbro, Ampharos, Steelix, Manectric, Altaria,
I'm going to turn off
Abomasnow.
Megas.
Yeah, turn off the Megas. Absol, Lopunny, most of them.
Yeah, so I've got a 98 Weavile, not a Shadow Weavile. I'll probably use that. Still a Dark type attacker. Shadow Mewtwo with Shadow Ball. Hell yeah. You got to bring Tyranitar, Bite Crunch Tyranitar. If you have the Shadow, that's even better. Yo, Hoopa. Here's a good reason to use Hoopa. Astonish and Shadow Ball. Sure, that's pretty cool. So I don't know, Adam. What do you think from what you're seeing here? It looks like there can be some consistencies from one to another. I'm definitely bringing Mega Gengar. That's my Mega that I'll choose.
I would just use my Hundo squad per usual, but it's gonna be like I'd probably bring Tyranitar or not Tyranitar. I'd probably bring Gengar and Houndoom, and then just depending on where I'm at in the day, Mega Evolve one of them.
Yeah, that's what I've done before, where I'll have like a battle party built out for each of them as the lead, and then it's like if anything, I'll swap it to position 2 or something like that. But I'm definitely gonna bring Mega Gengar. I'm gonna bring Weavile and Shadow Tyranitar for sure. Darkrai Hoopa. I think Darkrai is a good one. I don't ever really use it. Hoopa I haven't used for shit. So it's like I'm trying to right.
It was nice in the loading screen,
and it's that's what I mean. It's like I want to get use out of these things, and the interesting thing here is it's the Hoopa Confined is ahead of Hoopa Unbound, which is pretty funny. But look, Shadow Pinsir is on the list. I don't know. There's a lot of options here, but this could be a fun chance to like make a bug party too, right? Like when can you really do something with bug? Like I guess if there's any bug Pokemon that have counters of the types that it's weak from, you know what I mean? Like is there any bug ghost attack or
Shedinja.
bug with yeah, right. That's such shitty.
It's so
but
bad.
that could work. I don't know. I just think that all of these Deoxys raids is going to be a mad dash for shinies. I think that people are going to
Jamal's in the
fucking
chat.
oh shit. What up, Jamal? I think everyone's going to go bananas shiny hunting these. I think that the volume of people spending remote raid passes is going to go right back up. And I believe each of these forms could potentially be a one and done scenario for people. When they get that shiny, they'll chill out. But until they get that shiny, I think this is going to be a extremely popular raid
Ooh.
over the next month. I don't know. You don't think so?
No, I mean, I'll definitely do them. I don't even know what I have for my shinies.
But what about Defense Deoxys for PvP? I mean, like that's like the top dog. That's like one of the biggest ways to go.
Yeah, is this the first time we're seeing the other shinies? Uh-oh, Ken dipped. But I only have the noodle arms. I'm pretty sure that's the only one that's out right now. If
Noodle arm?
yeah. Is that the only one that's shiny right now?
I think so. I think
okay. Yeah, then that makes sense. Yeah, I'll probably do a bunch. I like speed form. Not that that's like everybody's favorite, but that's probably my favorite out of all of them.
Now I kind of want to build a bug party. I think I'm going to build a bug party.
Dude, stop bugging. Stop.
No, that's fun. That's fun. Like I'll sometimes build the fun party as on a backup because if I'm not doing it like a short person raid, like if I've got a dozen people in the raid, it's like all right, I'll bust out the bugs. I think that can be.
Meanwhile, they're like mega Gengar, mega Houndoom, and you're like, I get no benefits. Sorry.
I got Pinsir, Heracross, Scyther. Like what?
Yeah, I mean, I've got.
Why is there a Weedle in here?
That would totally be you.
Metapod use Harden. Oh shit.
Yeah, because I mean, for bugs, I have Armaldo, I have Yanmega, Shadow Scissor, Escavalier, Venomoth, Beedrill. Beedrill, I can do a Mega.
You could bring Zarude for dark moves too. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but bug wise, Shadow Pinsir, Shadow. You powered up that Shadow Scizor. Use that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should use that Shadow Scyther as well. Oh man, Mega Beedrill.
I have a purified 100% Scyther.
I'm gonna do a bug party. Heracross Boss would be proud. That shit would be cool.
Yeah, well, I've got Beedrill, and I got 100% of that. I'll just bug type.
That party really bugs me.
DJ Wonder Bread in the house.
Oh shit! But Adam, I think that's a show, man.
No, we're not done.
Why? What did we not do?
Because we didn't even talk about coughing spotlight hour.
Oh, coughing spotlight hour.
Come on.
Sorry.
Master Ball in the chat said he got 3 shinies. Ken, how many did you get?
I got officially 0 because I was working and I was on camera, so I couldn't even go plus.
Okay. I played the entire time and I did get 1 shiny.
Luckily I had the shinies, but coughing is a good shiny.
Yeah, it was really nice. It's like you get it and you're like, whoa, it feels really good. It's just a really good feeling shiny.
Shundo Absol he hatched. Shundo Absol, that's legit. I also have one.
That's too legit to quit.
Or not a shiny, but I do have a hundo. But I wish I had Pokemon like shiny Pokemon to flex. I can't do that ever. First world problem.
You're like, I've got 100 Best Bud, level 50, Kyogre.
Yeah.
I'll surf you to death.
All right. Well, Adam, I think we could wrap up this portion of the program. What do you say?
All right, let's do it.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out the show. We really do appreciate it. Please check out PokemonProfessor.com for everything we have going on at the network, LuredUp.com for everything that's going on with the show. You can email us, info@luredup.com. You can leave us a voicemail, text, picture, video, whatever, 732-835-8639. Connect with us on socials. Just check out our our website for the link tree and connect with us.
Yeah,
We
we've got an
definitely want to say hi.
Instagram, we've got a TikTok.
We've got a Tumblr. We've got a Snapchat. Do we? Do we have a Snapchat?
I'm pretty sure we do. I just don't ever post anything there.
All right, everyone. What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break here on the stream and come right back with special conditions. But we're going to stop our Audacity, Adam. We'll stop our audio recordings for the audio portion, and we'll kick that back up for special conditions. Everyone in the chat, feel free to hang out. We'll be back right after this. Thanks. Bye. All right, cool. Thank you, chat. Appreciate y'all.
What episode was that? Like 210?
That was 210, dude. I gotta say, it's the pace is interesting in a video podcast, man. I feel like I need to drink a gallon of water.
No, I know.
Thanks for your patience, everyone who's chilling in the chat. We're gonna fire up special conditions in just 1 second. Podcasting is fun.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so in Audacity, just start a new one. Hello. Testing. Twitch is watching.
The streets is watching. Twitch is watching.
I think that's good. I just tested it. Sounds the same. It must be because I left Audacity open.
Because you've done nothing different. All right, I can confirm that my file is there.
I know. I just saw the announcement in the game. Ball guy and
for Ball Guy. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I was like, let's go. And honestly, that's the first time I've seen the Hisuian Electrode. I made it a point to not look like I have the game, but like I've been taking it super slow. Like I just don't want to spoil anything for myself. I'm actually like super nervous because my controller makes me walk and then like run and then walk. I don't know. I think there's something wrong with my joystick. It's like I'll hold it down and it like makes me run and then it like disconnects the fact that I have it held down. So kind of frustrating. But I'm just like very nervous to catch it, like to see a shiny, and I'm like, I don't know if I'll be able to catch it.
All right, give me a second. I'm just playing with my audio because, of course, it's doing its funkiness. I might leave the stream and come right back. I'll be right back.
All right. I'll delete some emails and then wonder where did my Ken go? Can you come back? How do you keep I heard this on my Alexa today. She's like, how do pigs keep their feet clean? With ham sanitizer.
Thanks, Sue. Adam, do I sound crappy?
I mean, you sound like yourself, but the audio that's coming out of the recording devices.
I can't catch a break, dude.
You can't even catch a shiny. I mean, come on.
That either.
Yeah, and I just bought these like maybe a couple months ago. It was like the brand new Fortnite controllers because yellow and blue, my two favorite colors. Mostly yellow, but which is fine. Like I have plenty of wireless controllers. Like I have a controller in one of these things. Yeah, like I have one of these brand new ready to go. I mean, I have another one, but it's rare that I have my docking station. Ooh, I just hit the microphone. It's rare that I have my docking station connected to my TV. It's like I put it in my son's room so he can like go put it in his room and just like keep it charged. Yeah. And then there was Ken.
All right. I think we're gonna be as good as it gets. How am I? Am I okay, or is it terrible?
It sounds good.
Okay.
Hashtag Team Instinct. Let's go.
Ah, Team Instinct. Adam, are you in the document for special conditions?
No, I didn't even get one.
You
I was
did?
still waiting for the email.
Really? I sent it to you last week.
Oh, that's why. That makes sense. Okay. Budget DOG.
Budget dog.
DOG.
The DOG.
But there's no link to a StreamYard.
You're already in StreamYard, Adam.
Yeah, let's go.
You're such an Adam.
Yeah, that's what
Such
we do.
an Adam.
All right.
All right. All right, everybody. We're going to set up our links here and we're going to get special conditions going within 3 minutes. I'm just opening all my links.
Opening all of your links. Ooh, I was invited to a raid battle party. Whoop whoop for Registeel. Do I do it?
No.
No. It has 7 minutes left. No, I'm not even taking that chance.
Yo, I've been getting a lot of raid invites lately where I get into the raid and there's like one person in it. I'm like, come on.
Right?
Don't do that to me. All right. We're getting there, Adam.
All right.
Closing that. Stealing that. And we are going to be in business any second now.
Taking care of business
every day. All right, let's just test this out real quick. Booyah. All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right, a little behind the scenes for everybody. Let's do our Audacity checks. Audacity in 3, 2, 1, go. Clap in 3, 2, 1. We are synced in the Matrix.
Oh, whoa.
All right, Adam, 10 seconds. The floor is yours.
What's up, Pokemon trading card game fans? Welcome to episode 103 of the Special Conditions podcast, where our love for competing and collecting collide. Special Conditions is part of the Pokemon Professor Network, and today is Tuesday, February 8th, 2022.
Oh, 15th.
Oh, it's the 15th. It's the 15th. Okay, do you want me to redo that? Or
No.
Okay. It's the 15th. I'm one of your hosts, Adam Tuttle, and I'm joined by my co-host, Ken Pescator. What's going on?
Hi, Adam.
Hey.
It's the second part of our doubleheader.
It is the second part. We just kept the live stream going.
I think that's the way to do it.
Listening?
Viewers?
Those listening. Oh, the viewers. We just kept going.
We just kept going. How are you, Adam?
I'm doing good.
Are you ready to talk TCG?
I am very, very ready to talk some TCG. On today's show, Zacian V is our card of the week. We're going to take a look at how the deck can be exceptionally budget friendly because it's been reprinted a million times. We'll do our TCG pack opening, but Ken will do mine because I have no cards to open.
I've got Fusion Strike. I'm gonna open some Fusion. I'm very excited to open some of this Fusion Strike, dude.
I know you are.
I'm actually gonna pre-open this ETB.
Oh no,
as
he's
we
ripping
speak.
it on camera in front of the microphone.
Yes,
This is
baby.
something. This is unprecedented. He does not do this, folks.
I do not do this. I never get.
He
to
literally
open
will
cards.
like crack the pack and like slide it out a little bit and be like, okay, now I'm ready for when that time comes. You know, like behind the scenes, he'll pull it out and just be. And I'm like, I didn't hear any package opening. I mean, come on,
dude. I'm just excited to open cards.
no, I know.
I'm very excited.
An update to the Play Pokemon live event has been released. We'll discuss that. Our art of the week this week is going to be Squirtle, as per we talked about in the last podcast. The English set list for Brilliant Stars is available, and we'll get hyped about the amazing art coming in the new set. My favorite part of this podcast will be Pokemon Go will be invading the TCG.
We finally get to talk about it. I know finally get to talk about it.
So excited. And then we'll talk about storing some cards. Sound good? Ken just leaves me. He leaves me. I feel like it's the Jurassic Park movie all over again. When the guy gets out of the car, he left us. He left us.
As long as I stay in the chat, I'm looking forward to it greatly. No, I can't wait.
All right. So Zacian V.
Yeah, baby. Let's talk about it.
So there's like a million Zacian Vs. Not gonna lie, you've got the Sword and Shield promo, which is like black and gold, which is probably the best one, if I do say so myself. That one's only $7.70 on TCG Player. And it's really weird seeing the prices for these because I feel like, back in the day when these first came out, I paid a little bit more than $7. Let's just say that.
What did you pay?
Probably closer to like 40.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, but it is what it is. I have play sets of them, so I don't care. But Zacian has Intrepid Sword. He's been around since the beginning of Sword and Shield. Everyone knows what it does. But just to recap, 220 on a basic metal type Pokemon. Intrepid Sword. Once during your turn, you may reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Attach any number of metal energy cards you find there, and put all the other cards back. Put them all in your hand, but your turn ends if you use that ability. So if you go first, you attach an energy, you use this. Oh, you got 2 more energies. It's all ready to go. Next turn, you are swinging no matter what for 230 damage. For 3 metal energies, 230 damage. It's Brave Blade, everyone's favorite doggo attack. During your next turn, this Pokemon can't attack. How you get around that? Switch, Air Balloon, Escape Rope, just to name a few.
Any of the 12 methods to just get your Pokemon out of the active.
Right.
Without having to pay for retreat.
It's got a double weakness to fire. That's a given. Resistance to grass, but not many people are playing grass right now, so it's like a irrelevant resistance. It's a 2 retreat cost, not bad. Like I said, Air Balloon's going to take care of that. Switch takes care of that. Escape Rope takes care of that.
So this is, I don't know. I guess because this was like a base set, right? Card.
Yep.
This has been around for the longest time in the current format. So what I thought was really cool was when I was looking at like complete deck lists, you could buy like a 60 card deck built around Zacian for like $25-$30. And I was like, all right, this is pretty cool because sometimes building a deck can cost $100, $200, $300. So
yeah, I'd say this is probably the cheapest deck you could possibly build, just with all the promos and everything.
So I kind of like snooped around online and found quite a few different lists. I'll link to one of them here, but it seems like this Oranguru has been like around forever too, or at least this mechanic, right?
Whap down, let's go. Shout out to
Whap
Frosty
down.
Caribou and the Whap
Yep.
Down
Yep.
Entertainment. Yeah, Primate Wisdom is so good. Once during your turn, you may switch a card from your hand for the top card of your deck. So if you draw into your medal, you can place your medal and
then
draw a different
drawing.
card, and then end your turn with Intrepid Sword and guarantee that energy gets attached.
Yep. Justin's in the chat. What up, Justin? I'm sure
Yeah,
Justin has played some Zacian before. I think everybody's
Yeah,
played
no,
Zacian before.
just Will says, "I'll Intrepid your sword."
No, but wasn't there? Wasn't there like pre-made decks? Was it League Battle deck or something? That okay.
Yep. Yeah.
So there was like a pre-made deck you could buy that was pretty solid with this right off the shelf.
I believe it was ADP, Arceus Dialga Palkia.
That ran Zacian also? Oh, really?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah.
No, I don't know. I don't remember that.
I believe it was.
But from an art perspective, the promo with the black and gold is the best, right?
I feel that. That way.
What's up with this one from Celebrations?
So the one from Celebrations is just it's a psychic. It says Roar of the Sword. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a psychic energy card and attach it to one of your Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. If you use this ability, your turn ends. That seems decent, but it's not that great. Then it's for 3 colorless. It says Storm Slash. It does 60 damage. This attack does 30 more damage for each psychic energy attached to this Pokemon. So, I mean, 6, you got 12, 150 if you have 3 energies attached to it. But at that rate, you just get Calyrex and can attach energies for free.
So really, the way to go is just your good old $3 Zacian V.
For sure. Yeah, and then it totally just destroys this one.
Exactly.
And then Mew right now, before Arceus, not Arceus, Brilliant Stars comes out, Mew's doing 210. It's not doing 220. So it does stand a chance.
All right. But I just think that from a collectible perspective too, I don't know, Zacian just has like, I don't know, it really epitomizes the expansion, like the whole block, right? Like you really associate it with, I don't know, just the changes that the TCG and even the VG has gone through with this generation. So
it's just insane that it's still, I mean, its ability is just consistency, and its attack is so strong.
It's cheap. Let's be real. It's a cheap option.
It really is, because it's like you play it down. If you go first, I have 2 energies in my hand and an Oranguru. Attach Oranguru, put the energy down, Intrepid Sword, attach, and then next turn, all you have to do is just hunt for 1 energy. Like, it's absolutely insane how fast it, and then it just one-shots Mew, one-shots pretty much every single V. I don't think there's a V that withstands its attack, unless it's I want to say Wailord is probably the one that I'm thinking of.
All right, well, definitely
you got a PSA 10 Zacian Gold. What? Just Will in the chat. Please let me know. You can DM me how much you paid for that, because I am very curious as to, because the price of those cards now and the price of the... All right, looks like
it's time, dude.
KDZ C6CYYXD6RJ is the code. Good luck, trainers.
All right, so these we're going to talk a little Fusion Strike here and see what we got here. This is going to be coming by way of tcgplayer.com. Check out the link in our description for some TCG Player goodness.
Do you want me to tell you what the cards are?
Yeah,
Galarian Lanoon. Stantler.
Oh no, the green screen is ruining it.
Oh no, that's fine.
Is ruining it. No, it's killing it. I'm going to read them off. Stantler, Gliscor, Vulpix. Oh my god.
Chansey, let's go.
Galarian Zigzagoon Mankey. Clauncher, my reverse is a Skarmory. Look, the green screen's killing it. And my rare is a single strike hollow Grimmsnarl.
Okay, that's decent, but it's not good enough.
It's a Chansey, dude. I'm in 110% on Chansey. I'm happy there. I'm a happy camper. But you know what else makes me happy? The fact that I can open another pack since you don't have one. usually you're opening 2 packs.
Yeah, I swear I had 2 more. Maybe I opened them in the Zoom call. I don't know what I did.
I'm gonna put this code in the description.
Yes, so the listeners have a chance.
Yep.
At a code.
All right, we got Fighting Energy, Heatmore, Cook, Morum, Indeedee, Growlithe, Phalanx, Morpeko, Smeargle. My reverse is a Delcatty, and my rare is a non-hollow Meloetta.
Hey, that one's good because you play that in Mew.
Oh, I'm not running a Mew deck.
I understand that.
I probably should, right? Since
yeah, I mean,
what wins.
Right? We need to play things that win.
We need to play things that win. That's the problem.
Well, just get the Inteleon line and throw whatever you want with it.
The Inteleon.
That's literally how I feel right now.
All right. Well, Adam, we do have some pretty significant news that we could talk about here this week, which is pretty cool. And I think it's actually pretty darn important. So give me a second. I want to pull up this link. There's
Play Pokemon Live competitions are back.
Well, they put out a release on the Play Pokemon website, but we're not even going to look at that because all it does is tell some real high level stuff. But our good friends over at Poke Beach, and that's who we're going to look at right now. Let's do this. Bam.
But also they canceled Florida's regionals in case.
I know. Orlando regionals are out. But Poke Beach kind of put together a pretty good summary of what these updated regulations are calling for. And Adam, I don't know if you had a chance to read this, but the COVID regulations are strict as hell.
Yes. Can I read through some of them?
Of course.
All right. So all the bullet points here, okay? All individuals present at events must wear an appropriate face mask at all times. Cloth masks alone are considered insufficient, and individuals must wear surgical mask or respirator meeting specific international standards to be considered sufficient.
All right, so pause, hard stop. This is huge. So you have to have a surgical mask, N95, or a full respirator. Cloth masks won't cut it. That's pretty heavy duty. That's significant.
That is pretty heavy duty.
All right.
But now the question is, are they going to supply us with those? Because that would be...
I doubt it. I doubt it.
All right, next one. Eating and drinking is forbidden. It is against the terms of service. Oh, sorry, it's just forbidden. Inside event venues, except where clearly separated health regulation complaint food service areas are being operated.
Yeah, there's pretty much saying like where before, if you were playing in the open general population area where all the cafeteria tables are set up and everyone's just face to face, can't eat in there anymore. So you'll have to have a food court or something like that. Strict as all heck, but
players must sanitize their hands prior to facing each new opponent and should skip the traditional start of the match handshake. Each match must be at least 3 feet away from the next match.
This is good. So when they plan out the floor plan, they have to give extra room in between the people. Distancing is key. So I'm all for that.
For premier events like regional championships, international championships, and the world championships, all attendees and staff must be full vaccinated and provide proof of the vaccination. Booster doses are required if the most recent dose was 7 months or more prior to the event.
Wow, that's crazy.
All vaccinations must have been received at least 2 weeks before the start date of the event.
All right, this is a big one, and this is the one that kind of has people pretty significantly up in arms. Yeah, because masks are one thing, right, when it comes to compliance, and vaccinations are a completely different ballgame. And Adam and I are
your
both
rabies
vaxxed.
shot, yeah, if you have your rabies shot, you go to this event.
But no, this is pretty significant because they're
Yeah.
going to be checking people's papers. And look, the Pokemon has been super strict and super. I don't know. They've they've done this stuff. They've done this early, right? Like they canceled all their
Yeah.
events very early, and they've been super strict. So it's like, of course, they're going to be extra careful. And remember, there's going to be a lot of kids at these events. You know what I mean? So they have to take
Yeah.
extra precautions. So that is what it is.
Players at premier events must provide a negative COVID-19 test result in addition to their proof of vaccination. Players must provide the results of one PCR test result within 72 hours of the event start date, or two negative antigen or lateral flow test results taken on consecutive days, at least one of which must be from within 72 hours of the start of the event.
Crazy.
What?
So look, this is what I'm telling everyone. If you plan on getting to regionals, right? Like if you plan on going to a regional event and one qualifying for the event but going, you're going to have to schedule appointments like now, like you might as well call the Walgreens that's local to the regional location now on the dates and be like, "Hey, I need a test the day before." And if you don't make it into regionals, just cancel it. But you're going to need a test. Like
Wow.
this is as strict as it could possibly be. But dude, if you want to lock down an event, like think of what everything they've learned from like Australia. This is how you prevent the spread. Is you're strict, you super strict. So it is what it is. But again, causing a lot of it's gonna be an interesting one to see how the players really react to this. We got a couple more bullets here, Adam.
Symptomatic individuals, even if vaccinated, should refrain from participating in the event. Symptomatic participants and those with whom they share accommodations may be asked to leave the event, even if asymptomatic.
Don't be sneezing at your regional.
Oh, everybody stares like, oh, shoot,
Like,
he just
get out.
sneezed. Get out. Did Judge, does that mean I win? Can he be kicked out? I saw him sneeze. He picked his nose. Like, can he leave? Can I
So
win?
so here's some of the stuff that we know about like the next wave of play Pokemon events that prior to reaching the regional level, these things are going to be completely staffed by professors. So there can be non Pokemon people there, non like the structure of these events is changing significantly, and it says like who's responsible for meeting local event requirements, and it's like, well, the professors and the store owners and the players themselves, like everyone needs to be accountable here. So I like that they're putting it out there in the regulations, like, yo, you got to just mind your p's and q's here, like do your thing.
Last one. All event attendees must also socially distance and comply with local regulations,
Yep. Yep.
which are different in every place. That's why they're not going to Florida, because the regulations are a little bit different. A
Exactly.
lot different. But
A lot different. But I recommend everyone check out the Poke Beach link um in the description, because these are pretty significant. And if you think that you're going to be making regionals in a specific area, like call for your appointment now and book the appointment for a test, because you're going to need a negative test to get in. That's
that's
serious.
that's that's so crazy. Like,
It's very strict. It's very
I
strict.
understand it's strict, but like, I'm all for wearing a mask. I know that I'm fully vaccinated. So like, do I now I have to get a booster? Like, really? Like, I don't know.
So there's a lot more details here on the Poke Beach site, and ultimately in the fine print of all the regulations that TPCI put
Jersey
out.
Jackpot, gifts and subs.
Yo, Jersey Jackpot, you crazy.
I think I got one. What?
Did you get one?
I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know what's
yeah,
going
Adam,
on.
you just got subbed a gift sub to your own channel. Oh, that's awesome. But anyway, look at all these regulations. Like this Poke Beach article is the abridged version. This is the important stuff, and look how much information is here. Just do yourself
Yeah,
a favor.
read
Read
it,
everything,
print it out
because
maybe, and carry it with you.
I'd hate to hear stories of people traveling to these events and being turned away at the gate because they don't have the test result, or they don't have vaccination status, like whatever it is. Yo, girlfriend flow for real. Jersey Jackpot hooking it up. But seriously though, like this is I guess this is what it's going to take to get us back to IRL events and play Pokemon. They've been turned off since when? Since April of 2020, right?
Yeah.
So they haven't had a single thing going on since then. They've had the 21 worlds canceled, all the regionals canceled, all the continentals canceled. So you can't just turn it all back on. You have to be precautious. You have to take precaution. I don't know. Totally crazy. Totally crazy. I just think that everyone needs to be aware of it, because I can see this becoming an issue when people show up at the door and they're like, wait, what do you mean there's regulations? What do you mean this is different from my home state?
I'm pretty
Be,
sure that's going to happen no matter what.
be prepared, people. That's all I'm saying. Be prepared. Isn't that the motto of Boy
Lion
Scouts?
King. Oh, I thought
Lion
it was Lion
King?
King. Be
What?
prepared. I don't know. I don't know. Could be
What
Aladdin.
on earth are you even saying, Adam? I don't even know what it is you're saying. But all right, well, I guess before we take a break, Adam, let's we could go into our art of the week, and I'm actually pretty excited about this one.
Are you? I'm pretty excited.
Well, yeah,
Squirtle.
Squirtle
The
is the
water
art of the
turtle
week.
Pokemon. Oh, it's a
Yo,
tiny turtle Pokemon. Let's
so
go.
I definitely wanted to talk about this card here in particular,
Isn't
which
this
is
one like a $500 or $1,000, 15? No, I think it's a $2,000 common card.
yeah, it's a common. It's this is first edition Shadowless Squirtle from base set. It's
Hey, it's
awesome.
only $4.
It's a Mitsuhiro Arita, which is, he's the OG of the TCG design. Um, I found this really hilarious quote of Arita's that was they interviewed him during the 1996, during the first year that he was hired by Pokemon to do the art, and he said, "I was." Quote, I was honestly worried about finding another project before the end of my contract, unquote. He really thought that he wasn't going to get hired, like have a job after his contract ended, and he's ended up being one of the most prolific illustrators in all of the franchise, who's been making hundreds of cards over the years. So it's really interesting to hear him say stuff about that. So base set cards, dude, you can't go wrong with base set artwork. This is just so awesome. And yeah, $4 you can get your hands on one of these for common, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. This next one, Adam, I'm not like familiar with Crystal Guardians. What was this set all about?
This set was about like different typings. Like there was just a lot of like crystals and stuff in the backgrounds. Oh man, Crystal Guardians. There was a lot. There's a lot. This was a really good set. I believe that there's a Tauros that came out. It had Call for Family, search your deck for basic Pokemon, which was really powerful back then. But it also had like an on play, like when it came into play, delete. Oh my god, literally brain is in Digimon. I'm sorry. Destroy or like discard a stadium and a tool, or a stadium or a tool, or two in a combination. Or maybe that was Windstorm. Oh my goodness. But I just know that Tauros was strong. A lot of the cards in this set were very strong. There was one that there's like a tool that stopped abilities back then, which is, or Pokebodies back then.
Oh, see when you start talking about the Pokebodies and stuff, I get lost because I was out of the TCG.
So powers have been in the game since like day one. Bodies have been something that like powers are like once per turn. Powers have systematically been like once per turn, or like do this once per turn. Bodies were, these are just on the cards at all
passive
times.
right? Passive.
Yeah, passive. So Solid Shell, any damage done to Squirtle by attacks reduced by 10. So he could be a bench sitter, and like they could spread for 10, but nothing happens to Squirtle because he's got a hard shell. A solid shell.
Oh, the setup was there. All right. Well, this card is from Crystal Guardians. The artist is Hajime Kusajima. I like this one because there was kind of this secular pattern with this artist, right? They started with watercolors and inks, very traditional art. Then they moved to like computer animation, and then they moved to like a style of combining computer animation and organic, hand drawn stuff. And you can kind of see that in this Squirtle design. It's like cell shaded. It looks painted. It looks like, is it painted? Is it computer? You can't really tell. So that's one of the reasons I picked this card, because it just had like
this is really cool.
that look
It's
to
like a
it.
sunset that's happening. It's coming at you. It's got a good, like, the shading and everything on the Squirtle. It's got tones of pink in it. It's beautiful.
Yeah,
But beautiful. This one
like
is more expensive
than the base set first edition.
than the base set first edition Shadow. Oh, that's good. That is good.
All right, Adam. I'm not going to give away any spoilers, but this next card is my favorite of the group.
Oh, you mean not Squirtle?
This one.
That's not Squirtle. That's not Squirtle. That's not Squirtle. That's not Squirtle.
It's a Ditto card.
It's a Squirtle. No, okay. It's a Ditto. You're right.
It's actually a Ditto card, but it's Ditto as Squirtle, and I had to actually put this in here because I was cracking up when I was looking at it. It's an absolute classic, but dude, what are you talking about? Absolute classic. I don't know. I've always been a fan of Ditto. And I've always been a fan of practical art cards. So this combines it too. So it's Yuka Moriel is the artist. And this is what I thought was cool about this artist is they're a professor at a university. So can you imagine like showing up for like a lecture at school, and then you find out that your art teacher,
all the students are like,
cards?
"Hey, did you do this?" Oh no, no, that was somebody else. They got the same name. It's not me.
No, I love this Ditto card. I think it's absolutely cool. Just I had to put it in. I know it's not a Squirtle card. I understand.
I love the meme face.
I broke the rules. I broke the rules.
Good.
All right, Adam, and this one, which I'm assuming is probably going to be your favorite because it's like the cutest one out of all of them. But this card is Squirtle from Fire Red and Leaf Green.
This is heavily played.
This is another Arita card, so you can't go wrong here.
This is cool. Yeah. It gives me Nirvana, like the baby, like the cover.
100%.
Gives me 100%. Those vibes. Plus, it gives me like I'm a little kid jumping into the pool, and like this is another little kid, and I'm under the water, and I've got goggles, and like that's exactly what you see when a little kid jumps into the pool. You're like, yeah.
No, you nailed it with the Nirvana record, dude. That's exactly what it is. So awesome. So awesome. Super cool. But I don't know, man. We had a lot of good cards here. Which is your favorite?
The second one.
This one?
Yep. 110%.
Crystal Guardians. Adam's going Crystal Guardians. I know it's not a Squirtle, but I'm going with Ditto. It's a Ditto Squirtle. How could you not love it? It's very cute. It's very cute. He says, "Just well, those Dittos are wild." Oh, that's so awesome. All right, Adam. What do you say we take a little break? And when we come back, you could get very happy over the Pokemon Go TCG mashup.
Okay.
And then we'll kind of talk about storing cards and how we handle that, because that's a big issue for a lot of people.
Okay, let's do that.
All right. Everyone in the chat, hang out for a second. Audio podcast. We'll be back right after
this. And that. And this and that.
All right, Adam, I am good to go whenever, if you want to come right back in with the housekeeping, and we'll get into your TCG segment.
All right.
Your Pigo segment. Cool.
And we are back, podcast listeners. Everyone in the live stream, thanks for bearing with us while we magically did nothing for 10 seconds.
Took a break.
Took a break, quote unquote. I took a sip of coffee. This podcast is powered by Patreon. Check ours out over at patreon.com/Pokemon Professor, where you can support this show for as little as $1 a month. That dollar is going to get you access to our patron exclusive Discord, which is a fantastic place filled with so many fantastic people. All patrons are eligible to participate in our monthly Pokemon Go and TCGO prize tournaments. Registration's in the Discord. We hope to see you there. I believe both those are starting very soon.
Yep, TCGO. The deck lists are starting to come in right now, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Awesome. And then we want to give a huge thank you to our gym leaders, absolutely Ryan, Grant, Jamal, JD Mojo Jojo, Magikarp Diem, Sue, TN Comics Wiz, and Big Za Minus. And a huge, huge thank you to our executive producer, Tish Smith. Thank you so much. Make sure you check out PokemonProfessor.com for links to everywhere you can connect with us, grab some merch, leave us some reviews. We would greatly appreciate it.
Yes, we will. 100%.
All right,
Adam, are you ready?
Now
are you so excited about this?
Now for like the news. Can you really quickly just pull up the background or like the Pokemon Go image of Gyarados real quick?
What do you mean? Just a Pokemon Go image
Pokemon
of Gyarados?
Go, yeah, the background, the wallpaper.
I can show you my phone. Will it show?
Probably not.
Because that's what I use on my phone. I can. It's not going to show you.
Okay, but everyone on the stream, you can see that. Imagine that in a TCG. That's what I'm hoping for this set.
I want that card.
Listen, okay, so there's nothing. They've given us nothing. The only thing we have to go off of says coming in summer 2022. It has a bunch of images, and it's got 10 cards in each pack.
Let's stop there. Hold on.
Stop there, because Ken's like, oh, is this going to be like celebrations and 25 cards? No, this is going to be a proper set. It is a smaller set.
So wait, you're accepting this as final pack art?
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, why would they post that?
What do you mean? Why would they? You're actually questioning them? That's like trying to apply logic to something illogical.
But okay, so for the listeners, and everybody watching, Ken is all about leaving Blissies in gyms and painting the town red because he's Valor.
That's right.
Nothing screams Ken more than that Blissey card that's going to be in the set.
I'm so hyped.
Because there's a Blissey card and it's sitting on a red gym. There's also a Gyarados, which looks like he's in the city. And I think that we're going to see... They look... So you've got Mewtwo, you've got Gyarados. Uh-oh. Ken just disappeared on me. Hang on. Hang tight while we get our images back. But you've also got Pikachu, you've got Larvitar, Aipom, and Conkeldurr, and also Professor Willow and a Pokestop, all on the pack art. Like, there is a lot of different stuff going on in these packs. Now, we've already seen Professor Willow, so we know that we're going to get Professor Willow just as a standard discard your hand, draw 7. And it probably won't have the code for Pokemon Go on it, and it'll be like a proper supporter trainer. But like the Gyarados is probably going to be a V card, the Mewtwo probably going to be a V card, and the Conkeldurr probably be a V card. But I think that the Gyarados, because it's in the position to where it kind of looks like that art that Ken just showed you from Pokemon Go's loading screen. So I think as an alternate art, we'll probably see that. And then also, like, you've got the Larvitar, so it's eating a Golden Raz. So we'll probably see a Larvitar to Tyranitar line as like a stage 1 to, stage 2. We'll probably get an Aipom line just from the looks of it. And then we'll probably have a Chansey and Blissey line. We'll probably have a stadium card for a Pokestop. I don't know what it could be. It could probably, like, we might get berries as tool cards. I can't hear anything Ken's
Can,
saying.
can I just say I love how you have all of this.
Listen, this isn't even the podcast where
from the pack art.
From the pack art. No, listen. You haven't. I am starting a thing where I'm gonna like it. Just stay tuned. But I'm gonna like post everything that I think is gonna be in the set. Make
Dude,
it a pretend set list.
It's the funniest thing ever. It's the funniest thing ever that like you could go on telling this story for hours and it's all based on the pack art. It's the best. You're like, we're definitely getting an Oranguru line. It's like there's an O in this pack art. Or an A-bomb. So it's so good.
So I think we'll see berries in the set. I think that they're gonna bring back berries because we have nana berries, raspberries, pineapple berries, golden raz, silver pineapple. I don't know what they would all do. I mean, I know that there has been berries in the card game before, but we haven't seen a berry proper. Or they could bring back the mechanic that had berries attached to Pokemon. But that's another discussion. But yeah, I'm so excited for the set.
All of that from the pack art.
All of it from the pack art.
So we don't have any other details on this. We know it's coming in the summer. Adam, it's still yet to be determined if this is going to be a full set. I don't know if we could go by the 10 cards.
No. So what I'm thinking, it says there's 10 cards in the pack, so it's going to be a full pack. This probably won't come out as a booster box set. I think this will just be packaged like Dragon's Majesty or one of those sets where there's like 76 cards in the set and then you have like subsets. Because I feel like, because you can't have Pokemon Go without shiny, and I think this would be an easy opportunity to change up the style of shinies and make another subset in this.
We got to talk AR now too, though.
So again, what will take this set to a 10 is if it's like actual content creators that got actual AR shots in there.
But why does it have to be actual content creators? Why wouldn't it be
because
just the illustrators?
Pokemon Go is about the community. That's what kills me. And like Niantic is like, hey, share this with us and Adam, share that with us.
Let me say this. Adam has been this charged up over this topic for 2 weeks now. And we had the opportunity through Lured Up to speak to Niantic directly about this. And Adam was fired up.
I brought the same energy, if not better,
I couldn't believe it. Like we've been on so many calls with Niantic. Adam's usually very reserved, right? Like very dialed in. Like for some reason, it was about the TCG. Adam just went for it. It was the funniest thing. It was just like we were going down rabbit hole after rabbit hole.
Meanwhile, they're all messaging Ken like, "What is he doing?"
Adam brought up Delibird. It was great. It was hilarious. It was so good. But this is exciting, man.
I am so excited because, like, all honesty, like, think of Hidden Fates or Shining Fates. Like, you had the 76 cards or whatever they are in the set. So you have a smaller set, so it's easy to get stuff. But then you also have the subset. And I think the subset could be anywhere from like shiny versions of a lot of the Pokemon or different art styles, like not necessarily character arts, but they could be like the screensavers or the backgrounds.
Right.
Like the Gyarados could be the focus of that one. And we've had tons of them. Right now, I think what's the big thing? Like Beartic, Yeah. Because it's in that. But I don't know. There's a lot they could do with this. That's all I'm saying.
It's exciting for sure. We'll have to see what actually happens. We don't know. We don't have enough information. I don't know. How can we go off anything? It's all speculation at this point. We just know that the art that they showed us so far for the pack art tells a million stories and it says 10 cards on it. That's all we know.
Listen, a picture says 1,000 words. I'm at 999 right now.
Adam just needs to get to 1,000 words.
One more word and we can.
He really wants it to go from a 9 to a 10. I've heard that example so many times. He's like, you know what would make this? He's like, I'm at a 9. You know what would make it a 10 if it just had this? And then he lists 8,000 things.
No, and the only thing is if it was like AR shots, like
That
proper,
that well,
proper.
that would be the equivalent of like the practical art, the clay, the crochet. It's like that's the AR, you know.
Yeah. Well,
Believe
that's
me,
the
I
thing.
agree.
This
I
is
want it.
Pokemon Go. AR plus
I
is
just
like,
don't. I just don't think the creators would be involved. I think it would be the illustrators that they hire and the people at Niantic to supply that stuff, and not creators. That's all I'm saying.
missed opportunity.
How could they have missed it? It didn't even happen yet.
Because it's
You're saying
I'm
they missed
just
the up.
saying,
Jeez, Louise,
if
Adam.
they don't, it's a missed opportunity. Because
All
opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
right. Well, I'll tell you what lasts a lifetime, and that's your cards if you take care of them. And I want to talk to you, Adam, because anytime I talk to you, day, evening, night, whatever, you're sorting cards, you're putting cards away, you're putting cards in sleeves. What is your style? What is your technique? How are you? What's your go to when you get new cards?
Honestly, they stay in a pile for a really long time because I have so many binders and so many different sets are open. And it's like this one, Chilling Rain.
Yeah, but what percentage of your stuff makes its way to binders though? Like I don't use binders anymore.
Like a solid like 8 or 9%.
Okay, so not
Because
much.
it's the set. It's not, and then it's like you get so many like random hollows. You get so many because I'm not playing. I'm not building decks. I'm not playing against people. Like there's no leagues. Like, also all that stuff combined. I literally take all the hollows and I put them in a box. All the reverse hollows, put them in a box. And it's like all the commons. I literally have no idea what to do with them. I literally have elite trainer boxes over there stacked next to my
See, you
microwave.
open so
I've
many
got a whole
cards.
box
That's
filled
why
with elite trainer boxes
you open
filled
so
with cards.
much. I don't open that much, so
And
it's
then I
like
have like a random stack right here. I mean, I literally don't know what to do with them.
all right. But what about actual like products, right? Like what about like sleeves? What
Those are in a storage unit.
do you have a preferred brand? Are you using Dragon Shield? Are
I
you
like
using Ultra
Dragon
Pro?
Shields a lot. I do
So
like them a lot.
that's what I hear from a lot of people, but I don't use them, and I think it's only because I bought so much Ultra Pro stuff that I've just always stuck with it. But
Yeah,
I've heard
Ultra
that these
Pro's
are,
not my favorite.
and you use matte sleeves, right?
I don't. I use whatever.
All right. How about this? When you put your stuff in binders, are you putting them in like tight fitting penny sleeves first before you put them in your binder?
I just recently started putting them into penny sleeves.
Like the tight fitting ones, like the
Yes,
yeah,
like the
and then
side loadings.
oh, the
Yeah,
side
um,
loaders.
yeah, and it's just been like so. Basically, for the whole set, I don't care about like the V cards or whatever the V Max is. It's only the gold cards and the secret rares and full art trainers. All those things get sleeved up. Anything in the back is like because it's all valuable. The stuff at the beginning is like oh whatever
Yeah.
V Sandaconda V is like 50 cents. Like I don't
See,
really.
like something like this. It's those are the minis, but like the perfect size, like the ones that fit like this. It's like I don't know. I guess they're designed to like be the buffer between your card and the binder sleeve.
Ken, we're gonna need an address from you because I guess we're sending all of our bulk to you.
Yo, I'll take it. I'll please. I would love all your bulk because I don't have any cards, and then I can lay them all out on the bed like indecent proposal and roll around.
Listen, I still have a picture from a regionals where I blew a lot of money on plushes, and I traded
Shocker.
all those plushes for TCG cards. Yeah, and it was a lot. Like I have a whole
No,
bedspread of just everything that I was able to trade for.
no. I'm pretty simple when it comes to how I store stuff, right? And because I'm not buying a lot, and if I do buy, I'll buy like an ETB from the set, right? So I'll just use the ETB box to hold the cards from that specific set. I haven't tried to build a master set in who knows, like years. So like I can't even go near the like trying to put stuff in binders. I just don't have enough cards. I'd end up having empty pages or like
And that's where
each
I'm at.
page has one card on it, you know? And it's like
Like
I
Fusion
can't.
Strike, I've only gotten so many cards, so it's like, okay, I have binder with like missing common cards or uncommon cards. It
uh
feels so weird.
Just Will said those perfect fits are for double sleeving your decks. Okay. Okay, that firms up the deck a lot more too. So that makes sense.
Yeah,
That
I
makes
like it when you firm up the deck.
But no, but me too. But seriously though, but that's what I do when I do put stuff in binders. I'll put it in a perfect fit sleeve before doing that. But yeah, I've always been ultra pro. For my sleeves, for my pages. I don't know. I've just always done that, and I get all the ETBs, so I'm using the cheesy Pokemon included sleeves. You know what I mean? Like these. Like this is the Fusion Strike ones. You know what I mean? Like I'm using a lot of this stuff.
And those are I mean they're okay, but like they're not I wouldn't take them to a tournament.
Why? Because you don't want to be shamed for using out of the
No,
package
no, no,
stuff.
no, no. They can rip easily.
You put some friction down, I guess, if you're ripping sleeves.
Yeah.
What's all that Andrew Mahone riffle shuffling? It's like starting a fire, like Castaway, like Tom Hanks, like shuffle so fast you actually cause a
Starting
fire.
a fire.
Oh, but no, let us know how you store your cards at home. Are you using binders? Are you using monster boxes? Are you using individual boxes? Your ETB boxes? I don't know what works best. What brands are you using? Let us know. I think it'd be interesting conversation to talk about how we actually store all this stuff. And do you keep your bulk? Because like Adam, I would, even if I had a small amount of bulk, like I don't know, I would feel heartbroken getting rid of it. So I couldn't do it. I don't know.
Listen, it's like going through a lot of the stuff. Like I probably have so many drizzles just chilling out somewhere in all these boxes, and it's like drizzle's like an $8 uncommon card right now because it's like you need 4 in every deck. So it's like I should probably dig those out, but really it's like doing the math problem. Like, is the time to look through every box, worth it? It's
Right, right.
just yeah.
All right. Well, Adam, that's pretty much a show. I think we
That
did it.
that is pretty much a show. You can email us info at specialconditionstcg.com. You can leave us a voicemail. You can text us, send us a picture of your deck you're working on.
8639.
732-835-8639. But yeah. Ken, you got anything else you want to add?
I don't. That's it. Oh wait, look, JT Valor just jumped in the chat. He goes,
JT
"Oh my god,
Valor. Sorry, I got to get a
look
shiny
at
Pokemon
look at
card. Hold
look
on.
at these guys."
These guys. I don't even have a
JT
shiny Pokemon.
Valor.
Look, JT Valor, it's a Rayquaza. Woo! Okay. It's not shiny. I'm sorry. All right, trainers. Remember, if you're affected by a special condition, don't forget to use a full heal. We'll see you later.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank y'all for watching. Hanging
Love you
out.
too, JV. JT.
JT, JV.
Later.